And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
First down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, Jefferson. He'll have a first down past the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 65 yards. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready? 1590. 1590.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Off the play fake. Fields. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Watch the shit. Two, fellas, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Easy. Six guys. Check 6 guys. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll run on first down. Jefferson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
I don't need to. 180. 15. Bravo. Mike's 59. Check back.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Check. 57, Colin.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 2nd down now, Jefferson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Browns 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come. Those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like, what are we talking about?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Yellow. There's a little lane. Check. 59. Focus, defense, focus.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us second and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Martin. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
He's crossing. He's checking.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Fields. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove.
And Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check three.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Big hold to the 30. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Now, he had a good amount of time to throw there. At his level, he's going to pick you apart if you give him that time.
You have to increase your urgency. Whether you're blitzing, bringing extra pressure, or just your normal amount at him, you've got to get home because if you don't, he picks up a first down just about every time, as he did there.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now a give, right side. Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And a first down, Chiefs.
That's what I do. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the play.
Snap coming in 1, and it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Switch Hey, 57, 57. Switch. Check 59, Mike. My attack, attack. Go. 59. Man, I got you. Attack.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
I got you, son. I got you. I 7. Let's go. 59. Mike, 59. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Browns take over.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
3 down. Odd. My 52.
On first and 10, Fields. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
The guy's man complete. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Browns get a score closer.
His kick is no good.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for KC. 77 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Hey, Sunday. Mike 59. I'm on. Mike, check, 59.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, it's Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Delta. Check this one.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
59's Mike. Check, 59. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Yellow. Angle. Hey, 15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 3 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Next to score, Chiefs 49, Browns 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Browns take over first
Play
and
to
10
win.
at their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. He's tired of you.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So we got man. Mike 52, Mike 52. I got you, son. I got you. Hustle. You all mine, baby. Here go.
Looking to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. I got wide. Check. 52's the mic. Delta, 2's the mic. Hey. 52's the mic. Watch Mike.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Let's go. Hey, ball trot. Mike 52.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Hey, yellow. Ball 80. 54. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up.
On 1st down, Jefferson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. From the gun, Fields. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You got nothing. Hayward.
2nd and 14. And he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Off-play action. Fields. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a... And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. To throw on 2nd down. Fields. And the catch made by Johnson. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Second and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fields. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darren Lee picks it, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Well, they'll start the drive here with an end around. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 91 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No.
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's yelling it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. From the gun, Fields. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
On 4th down, Fields. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They had to go for it with with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they score. Touchdown, Browns. Now Myers for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Elsewhere, they're on the 4th quarter of MetLife Stadium. And it was the Saints that wound up winners in that one. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Mahomes going to throw it here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to let that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.